Government Coaching Center. So today I'm going to explain your 10th standard social history 8th chapter Era of Gandhi and National Movement. So let's come to the chapter. So Mahatma Gandhi plays an important role. Mahatma Gandhi plays an important role in national movements. Mahatma Gandhi plays an important role in national movement. The period between 1920 to 1947 is called as Gandhian era. It is called as Gandhian era. Let's learn about Gandhiji. Early life of Gandhiji. So Mahatma Gandhiji, who is called as Bapuji, was born on October 2nd, 1869. Gandhiji was born in Porbandar, in Gujarat state. That is in Gujarat state. So his father Karamchand Gandhi. Gandhiji's father Karamchand Gandhi was Gandhiji's father and was Diwan means he was working in Diwan of Rajkot state. He is working as Diwan of his father Karamchand Gandhi. Gandhi was working as Diwan of Rajkot state. Gandhiji's father. Mother Putli Bhai. Gandhiji's mother influenced him in moral values. So his mother influenced Gandhiji in moral values. After completing his basic education, in Porbandar, Gandhiji went to England for more studies in England in 1888 for law education. So Gandhiji went for England for law education. After completing, Gandhiji came to India. After completing, Gandhiji came back to India. Returning to India, Gandhiji gone to a place called Natal in South Africa. And represented Dada Abdullah and company. in a company in 1893. So Gandhiji gone to a place called Natal in South Africa and represented the company called Dada Abdullah and company in 1893. So Gandhiji lived in worked in worked in Natal company for 3 months. 3 months, but he lived in South Africa. Gandhiji lived in South Africa for 20 years. Gandhiji lived in South Africa for 20 years. Gandhiji fought against apartheid policy. Gandhiji fought against apartheid policy. As you know about apartheid policy, discrimination between discrimination and Gandhiji used a new tool. Gandhiji used a new tool called Satyagraha. Gandhiji used a new tool called Satyagraha. Many South Africans declared that. Many South Africans declared that you sent us. You sent us. You sent us unformed Gandhi, and sent you. We sent back the complete of Gandhi. The Africans said. So after that, the next topic is Gandhiji in India. The initial protest. So protest started by Gandhiji. So Gandhiji as per the instructions dude in India in a third class railway compartment. Gandhiji toured all India railway compartment. Gandhiji toured whole India, and Gandhiji established Sabarmati Ashram at Ahmedabad. In 1916, Gandhiji established Sabarmati Ashram at Ahmedabad. Gandhiji understood the problem of India. Gandhiji understood the problem of India. And in Gandhiji understood the problem of India in which sector there are problems. And in 1917, Gandhiji launched Champaran. Gandhiji launched Champaran movement. Champaran movement was launched by Gandhiji. movement in support of indigo indigo growers indigo growers in support of indigo growers and make british government government accept the demand of farmers demand of farmers and also Gandhiji used truth, satyagraha, non-violence, violence as ideals in all movements. So in all the movements, what Gandhiji had done, Gandhiji has used these three things. And after that, in 1918, Gandhiji started a movement in support of mill workers of Ahmedabad, and as well as after that another protest was held. In the same year, another protest was held in another protest was held in Kheda village, in a village called Kheda village of Gujarat, that is in Gujarat, to oppose land tax. So in Kheda village, Gandhiji made another protest to oppose the land tax, and that was successful. After that, so Gandhiji used to express his thoughts. Gandhiji used to express their thoughts in periodicals like Young India and like in Young India and Harijan. And in Harijan, Gandhiji used to express their thoughts. Harijan. So in this, Gandhiji used to express their thoughts. Achievements of Gandhiji's freedom struggle. Gandhiji struggle. So let's know about achievement of Gandhiji struggles. So Satyagraha. Let's know about first Satyagraha. It was one of the major protest of Gandhiji. It was one of the major protest of Gandhiji. Satyagraha means the as the assertions of the truth. So Satyagraha means the assertions of the truth. It was one of the major weapon. It was one of the major weapon. One of the major weapon in weapons in South Africa. It was used as one of the major weapon in South Africa. So as Gandhiji was gone to South Africa, Gandhiji learned this here. So it is based on non-violence. So this is based on non-violence, not doing violence. It is based on non-violence, and as well as after that. So the use of this weapon. So the use of this weapon means that the use of satyagraha. This weapon is one of the major major social exploration that has been taken in human history. That has been done in human history. Has been done in human history. For this satyagraha, Gandhi done an ahimsa. Next is Gandhiji done ahimsa. So ahimsa it is basic trait for Gandhiji, means it was a basic protest of Gandhiji struggle. It was a basic Gandhiji struggle, and Gandhiji firmly believed that Gandhiji very much believed that firmly believed that one should face violence. So one should face violence with satyagraha and ahimsa. So one should face the violence with satyagraha and ahimsa. Gandhiji believed ahimsa. Gandhiji made the strategy of Gandhiji made the strategy of satyagraha and ahimsa against the brutal, means very much dangerous military brutal force of British like military. So Gandhiji used this satyagraha and ahimsa against brutal force of British like military and police on that and law. Gandhiji used these weapons. And the defeat of British the defeat of British in the hands of Gandhiji in the hands of Gandhiji itself is a strong message in the history. So it is a strong message in the history. The British army was defeated by Gandhiji. Among Hindu and Muslims, unity among Hindu and Hindus and Muslims. So Gandhiji believed that without unity, without unity, without unity among Hindus and Muslims, among Hindus and Muslims, it is difficult to achieve independence. So Gandhiji believed that without unity among Hindus and Muslims, it is difficult to achieve independence. He always said that Gandhiji always said that Hindus and Muslims are two eyes of Mother India. Two eyes of Mother India. Gandhiji always believed Mother India. So this is about unity among Hindu and Muslims. So next is Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. So Jallianwala Bagh Massacre is the next topic. The British implemented Rowlatt Act in 1919, and by this act they captured nationalist Gandhiji. So by this Rowlatt Act they captured nationalist places. By this act they can arrest men. So by this act they can arrest a man and declare him an offense. In court of law. So in court of law they can declare him as offense by this act, Rowlatt Act. Stop the association of people. This stop the association of people means meeting of people, association of people, and people lost their rights. People lost their rights. People lost their rights. So Gandhiji formed an association. Called Satyagraha Sabha to oppose this Rowlatt Act. Satyagraha Sabha to oppose this act. By many political opposed, that act was stopped. That act was opposed by many political methods. That act was opposed. That act was opposed at that time by many political method, and Gandhiji has formed an association called Satyagraha Sabha to oppose that Rowlatt Act. So the British government decided to stop this agitation, means to stop this oppose. So Gandhiji had called for one day. Gandhiji was called for one day huddle on April 6th, 1919. Gandhiji was called for one day huddle on April 6th, 1919. April 6th, 1919, Gandhiji was called, and Dr. Dr. and Dr. Fakhruddin and Dr. Fakhruddin was called, and Dr. Satyapal was called as they were protesting opposing this act. So there was Satyapal and various leaders were arrested in Punjab, and various leaders who was opposing this Rowlatt Act, various leaders were arrested in Punjab because in Jallianwala Bagh they were doing to protest this arrest means to start us to fight against this arrest. The people were assembled. They were assembled means they were came to Jallianwala Bagh. Jallianwala Bagh. Jallianwala Bagh on April 13, 1919 they were assembled on the Baisakhi festival. They were assembled on that place. So after this in Baisakhi, the military general of Amritsar, so the military general of Amritsar, who was General Dyer fired. So General Dyer fired at that peacefully assembled. So the people and killed around 380. So they killed that people. General Dyer killed that people, killed around 380. So killed around 380 protesters, means 380 people who were protesting. He killed them, and thousands were injured by that attack. More than 1,000 people were injured. So after this military rule was implemented in Punjab. After this incident in Punjab, military rule was implemented in Punjab. After this, the Rabindranath Tagore Tagore returned his knighthood award. So a award Rabindranath Tagore got, that was knighthood award. Rabindranath Tagore returned his knighthood award. And this became the reason for launch of. So this Jallianwala Bagh incident became a reason for launch of knighthood return, and Jallianwala Bagh incident became a reason for non-cooperation movement. So the non-cooperation movement will learn in next topics by Gandhiji. It was done by Gandhiji. This Jallianwala Bagh and return of knighthood award by Rabindranath Tagore became a reason for launch of non-cooperation movement by Gandhiji. So Mittel Dyer was killed in a revolutionary. So Dyer was killed in a revolutionary in England. So he was killed in revolution in an attack in England. So this is about Jallianwala Bagh. So till here what I explained, you understand I think so. If you like my video, like or dislike and comment on my video, and if you have any doubt, put it down, comment and subscribe my channel and coaching center for more videos. Okay friends, I will meet you in my next video. So next I will explain my next topics. So till then, take care, see you, have a nice day friends, and bye friends, take care. Welcome to my channel MN Coaching Center. Hello, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to explain your 10th standard history 8th chapter Era of Gandhi and National Movements part 2 video. So last video I stopped in Jallianwala Bagh, and till here you understand in last video I think so. Next is Khilafat movement. Khilafat movement. Next is Khilafat movement. This was a movement. So the Sultan of Turkey. Sultan of Turkey. So Sultan of Turkey, who was the Sultan of Turkey, was also a leader of the religious leader. Means he was following the religious leader of Turkey. He was a the Sultan of Turkey was also a religious leader of Turkey, and he was called the Sultan of Turkey was called as Khalif. He was called as Khalif. So the mass for 1 marks, and so during Second World War, so in that time only Second World War was done, and during Second World War, the British harassed the Caliph. So the British harassed the Caliph. This was widely protested. This was widely protested by the Muslims of whole world. Protested by the Muslims of whole world. So they gave more demands on the Sultan of Caliph, means the Sultan of Turkey or Caliph. Whole world, this meant a protest on Muslims by the Muslims of whole world.